Did you go?
It's up! Woo!
Woo!
We're back.
We're back. We're finally back.
I know.
We're finally back, all because of you.
Yes, Joyce and audience at home, I apologize.
Yes, you
Last
better
week
apologize.
I was super busy. I wasn't able to meet our last Walking Dead chat,
Yeah,
but it's
you're
because
you're working on the Hunger Game video.
I was busy working on my Hunger Games animation video, which you can see at the Real MT channel. But I'll do all my advertising later. But Joyce, how you
Yeah,
been?
you do all your advertising right here. No,
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Not right here.
Not right. No. How you been? How have you been since last Monday?
Ah, what happened? Last Monday? Not today.
Well, over just the last episode, we of course we ended up missing episode 6.
Yes.
Caroline, of course, getting kidnapped
Consumed.
by the hospital cops.
Yes.
Is that the nickname that we're gonna give him?
Hospital cops?
The hospital, the whole cops.
The whole cops.
The whole cops.
Whole cops. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, like I had marshmallows, so that's yeah.
Right. That's good.
Okay. So
I guess
we can talk about episode 6 like quick.
6 and 7. So this is going to be just for those at home. Again, we had missed episode 6 to talk about it. So just kind of before we hop into 7, we're just going to kind of mull over things in 6. And I gotta say, by the way, 6 has probably been the worst episode of the season so far. That's
really. There are actually some symbolism in it that I'm gonna tell you, and it's gonna make you go like, what?
Okay.
You have to say like what?
Okay. What?
Like what?
Like what?
Okay. Did you notice that there were a lot of fire going on in that episode?
Yes.
A lot of smoke.
Yes, that is a good point.
Did you get it? Like,
but I don't get the significance of it, but yes, that's a good point. That yes, there was a lot of burning, a lot of fire from the very beginning when you see Carol, of course, being sent away from Rick. You know, she goes off and she sees the prison being caught on fire. So again, going through smoke theory.
Yeah. And also, when she moved into this little area, she was holding this little candle. Not a candle, it was like a little fire thing, and that was another one.
Okay.
And there were a lot of burning, and like she burning the bodies. She burning like that girl. Her name is. It was Carly and David. Those are the 2 people that she burned before.
Right. Yeah.
And also Daryl burning the bodies, and then she saw. She also back then she saw Daryl and Beth burning the house. She saw that smoke too.
Right.
And also burning at the new place. What is that place called again?
Terminus.
Terminus. Yeah, burning the Terminus. Like she saw so many burning places.
Right. Yeah.
Burning area, and the episode's name is called Consumed.
Oh.
So there's like fire. I think it's fire consuming something. Like I think it has something to do with her mental, because not just the fire that's happened all the time. Also, like she saw the dead mom and the dead children that she was trying to kill them, and Daryl was like, no, don't kill them. So he helped her to kill them, kill the walkers. And also, she burying Mika and what's her name? Mika, the crazy girl. Lizzie. Mika and Lizzie. It was like 2 kids, 2 little girls too. So she found a book how to survive childhood abuse.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like for her is what's important is the children. And being a mom and children, and maybe when she's burning something, it means like she's trying to forget about the past, like she's burning those things away.
Possibly.
Like every time when she burned something inside of her were consumed by the fire. I think that's probably.
Not bad. Do you think also that it might allude to, now that you got my wheels turning in that, do you think it might also allude to the fires of hell? Because she does actually mention that with Darren very briefly of, I don't believe in necessarily God anymore, and this is probably the closest thing to hell, or if I
Yeah.
am going to go to hell,
Right.
I want to delay that as much as possible. And do you think that perhaps the fire, the
Yeah.
fires of hell, she's slowly, going towards
Yeah.
that? Like, it's, I never really thought about that, but I'm going to say it,
Yeah.
Joyce. What?
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 Like what? Go
Yeah,
like, oh my
yeah.
God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. What's great about The Walking Dead, they always kind of have little small bits of symbolism in every episode that
Yeah.
usually leads to a character's growth or
Yeah.
a foreshadow of what's going to happen. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, remember in the last episode you had Abraham's fists that consistently bled, which which was all about his
Right.
wounds constantly being open. That was the symbolism for that, and
Right.
the
Yeah.
other one with Beth being in the prison, you had the ticking clock indicating that her time there is like in prison, where it's just your
Right.
time is running out, sort of thing. So
And
the
her
show
being
is
smashed all the time.
it's
Yes.
smacking time is what that clock
Smacking
was. Yeah,
time.
with
That's
symbolism for
the
that. No,
that's the name for the episode. Smacking and time.
smack smack time. We should be writers for this show. Come on.
Yes.
I love it. So anyway, so of course with episode 6, Darren and Carol, they meet Noah, and
Yeah.
Carol gets run over by the car, and the
Right.
Ho cops, as we like to call them now,
Whole cops. Yes.
Ho cops ended up taking Carol away.
Yeah.
Noah,
But yeah, I want to talk something about Noah.
yeah,
Yeah, because when he first showed up, like I want to talk about Noah and Daryl, because the way that Daryl acts is always like before we always think that he is the reckless one, like especially at the beginning, he's always been a reckless one, and now he's getting like us as the apocalypse going, like most of people like Rick, they become worse people. They become like someone that's okay with killing. But for him, he got better and better. And he even tried to save Noah, who like took their weapons. Remember that part? Like Noah took their weapons, and Carol was trying to shoot him, and then Daryl saved him. So, what do you think for him? Like, why is he changing to be a better person?
why Daryl is changing to be a
Daryl,
better
yeah,
person?
yeah,
Well, really with the episode, they were both kind of saying how they like Carol is changing into a different person. She, of course, always they always hint that she was this gray little mouse when she was first married with her abusive husband and children.
right,
And she's just kind of grown into the person she always wanted to be. And Darren, he's always kind of, I guess, been very heartless and cruel. And
right.
he's
You
just
always call him Darren. His
sorry,
name is
Daryl.
Daryl.
Daryl. Get my name right, Mark. It's Daryl.
Y'all got Daryl's name right.
Get my name right, you son of a bitch. But sorry,
Yeah.
Daryl. I won't mess that up anymore. No, but he's definitely
He
trying to
grew
be
softer, yeah.
yeah
He become a
softer
better
in
person.
the sense where he was more sympathetic to individuals.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Like when Noah showed up, like he kind of seen Noah as someone that kind of like he's still a kid.
yeah,
He calls him that he's a
he's
kid.
like he's just a kid.
Yeah, and also Noah, he said, "Oh, you guys can survive. You guys are tough." And he like stabbed open the tent.
Right.
Yeah, the camp, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's
No,
strategy. That's smart."
yeah, he's a smart kid. I mean,
Yeah,
I think we have to remember, as we say in every episode, people do what they can to
yeah,
survive.
yeah. But
And
the thing is,
he needed more weapons because he really wanted to kind of go back and protect Beth. And I'm not going to lie,
yeah,
that's something that if he wanted
yeah,
to save that sweet girl, he owes it
yeah,
to Beth to go back and
yeah.
save her.
And
And
also by Daryl saving him, they actually saved Beth.
yeah,
Right? Like
of
if
course,
you,
yeah,
it means
we
that if
know
you do
this.
something good to someone else, you can save yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So yeah, when Carol was trying to kill him. That's why, like, when he stopped her, I'm like, yes, you stopped her,
Yeah.
because like you're supposed to, and he's gonna take you to Beth.
Mm.
But I was wondering, like, he took his crossbow, right? Like, he knows how to use a crossbow. How did he
Not
know how to use a crossbow?
not very well.
But
Clearly
he
in
shot
the
the water in the
neck.
head.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
in the
no. It was
neck.
in the neck because he was pinned up against the wall.
Oh.
He's a terrible shot, if you recall. Yeah.
Oh.
So
But that
yeah,
was still pretty
it's
good, you know, like, it's close.
uh,
No, no.
no one can handle a bow like my man
Oh,
Daryl.
right. Unless
Daryl,
unless he's a Daryl.
Daryl, yeah, Daryl knows what he's doing. Okay. So yeah,
But
so oh
hmm?
yeah, no, I was just about to say. I think that's essentially it for episode 6. Nothing
No, no,
like
no, no, no. There's another thing. When Noah was he was falling over. Well, no, he was trying to like close the door with this shelf, and then Daryl went to him, smashed into him, and then shelf just fall over on top of Noah.
yeah,
And then Daryl was like walking away. He got a cigarette and he like smoking it, and then he slowly walked away. And Carol was like, "No, you need to help him. You need to help him." And Daryl was just like, "No, I don't care." What do you think that part? What do you think that both of them? What they were thinking? What do you think the reason why Daryl did it when he turned
Daryl.
away?
Well, I really can't add to that
Okay,
very much. Yeah.
so I had a theory, which is a different theory. Like I watched the behind the scene. So their theory was Daryl was going like he's going cray cray, and then Carol was
Yeah.
like Carol, she's the one like try to save Daryl back. Like they say, oh, we did this scene so that we want to show people that Carol doesn't like she realized how important it is to be a nice person, and she wants Daryl to come back to become who he was again.
Right.
But I have a different theory. My theory was Daryl did it just to show that he wants Carol to realize that it's important to be a better person. Like he did it just to, like just kind of give Carol a kick,
Right.
saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a bad guy, and I'm gonna see how you're gonna deal with this situation." And then he won,
Right.
because Carol actually does have sympathy in her, and she did realize herself that she wants to be a better person too.
Mm.
Because the reason why I thought that's what actually happened was because Daryl turned around and he shot the walker because Carol couldn't. She was like hurt,
Right.
so he shot the walker at the end.
Yeah.
So
Well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that's my theory,
Yeah.
but the writers had a different theory. I mean, their theory must. I guess their theory is correct.
I think their theory is going to be a little bit more concrete. They did write it, but I
Yeah,
will say
but
before I close, because I actually do kind of want to move on from episode 6. I can't stress enough how I can understand how every season always has kind of a slow episode. This
right.
was the slow episode for me, and there'll always be a ludicrous thing that always happens in every show, and the van
Yeah.
toppling over, that whole
Yeah.
raiding the van to get information about the Hocox.
Yeah.
They ended up finding the maps, finding out where it is, and
Yeah.
of course them kind of bunking it themselves inside the van in order for it to flip and then survive. Like that was a
Oh man,
little.
the
That
van
was over the
flip. I
top.
completely forgot about it. It flipped. No, like it's supposed to flip. Like when it falls, I watched the behind the scene. Like it's supposed to flip like that, but they had to do another take to make
Yeah,
it go like this.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that scene was pretty intense. I saw it. I was like, I loved it. Like the way they're like, oh my gosh, it felt like a Wonderland ride,
It's
roller
no,
coaster.
I hate besmirching The Walking Dead, but that was probably the first time in a long time where I actually kind of rolled my eyes.
Really?
By the way, oh gosh, Joyce, I'm really sorry. There is a slight family emergency that's happening.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah,
Yes. Go do it.
yes, I hate
Okay.
cutting you off like this, cutting off the show. Anybody
Right.
that's watching right now, we're normally pretty quick and prompt, but this is actually fairly important for me.
Yes.
Shall we continue this, or how shall we wrap this up? Or
We can continue this next time, when you have time. Are you gonna be gone the rest of the night, or are you what is happening?
well, yeah, no, it's
Rest of the night? Yeah?
possibly.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we
Or,
can do another day.
okay,
Yeah.
could
So
be.
yeah, at least we finished the episode
We finished
6.
episode 6, so I
Yeah,
promised
yeah.
episode
And
7. How about tomorrow? We could probably do this tomorrow at the same bat time,
I
if
would have
that's
to
all right.
see. Maybe I would go watch the Hunger Game.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yes, you're off to go
yeah.
watch the
I
Hunger
already
Games.
got the
That's
tickets,
fantastic. That's
but I'm
fantastic.
trying to sell it though, because Andrew
What
can't
time?
go.
What time?
At 7:20.
Maybe I might be able to make an appearance, but we'll see. But
Well, the
if
thing is,
you,
it's
yeah,
sold out.
yeah, okay, maybe I'll make an appearance with you, or maybe I'll take that ticket.
Cause it's sold out, and all the tickets are sold out. I only have one ticket.
Yeah, I know. So,
Unless if you want to go by yourself.
oh, I thought it would be like if
No.
you. Oh, just myself.
No, no, no. Just one ticket. No, no,
Oh
no,
well.
no.
Sadly enough, I'm not going to be there with all the teenage gals by myself.
Uh,
But in any case, but if the audience out there wants to see the Hunger Games, you can watch my parody animated video at the Real MG, and at my information that will be posted right here.
Right here.
Right here down below. We no longer have SoundCloud, which is unfortunate, but we will have to make that up another time. But the lovely people, where can they find you, Joyce? If they want to look at your incredible animations
I'm
and
right
stuff.
here. HuzRedy. We
Yeah.
do have SoundCloud. It's just they're refreshing they're over the old episodes.
Oh, okay. So, well, SoundCloud will be up
Still
then.
have
Never
it.
mind.
We'll
Excellent.
still have it. Okay, so yeah, find me right here. Who's ready? And then the end.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right. You take care. You beautiful people. See you later, and I'll
Yes.
see you next time. Okay.
Next time.